Cattle rustling scandal. Coalition of Northern groups wants Amøt prescribed. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning to listen. The Coalition of Northern Group CNG has described the reported cattle rustling scandal involving the Ekiti commandant of the Western Nigerian Security Network, Amøt, as a vindication of their challenge to the outfit's formation and called for its immediate prescription. One of the senior officers of a Western Nigeria Security Network code named Amøt, Chief Johnson Ogunyemi, reportedly petitioned Governor Kayode Fayemi over his alleged removal from office by the commandant of a corps, retired Brigadier General Joe Komolafe, on the account that he allegedly failed to supply him cows for his personal business. Chief Ogunyemi, in the petition dated October 25, 2021, and copied Ekiti State House of Assembly, alleged that he was deliberately winch-hunted because he could no longer meet up with the number of targeted cows as instructed by the commandant. In reaction, the CNG, in a statement by its spokesperson Abdulaziz Sulaiman, made available to newsmen in Kaduna on Sunday, October 31st, said it is ridiculous, as revealed by Ogunyemi, for every local government commandant to be forced to steal a minimum of 10 cows a day, while the arrested cows are allegedly traded and the money goes into the coffers of a state commandant. The fact that the focus of Amøt has shifted from tracking and arresting criminal herders, bandits and kidnappers to forceful theft of cows from innocent pastoralists has vindicated our opposition to the formation of an outfit on the grounds that it was meant to humiliate, harass and intimidate innocent citizens, particularly Northerners. He noted that no power, not even the federal government, has the constitutional prerogative to confiscate citizens' properties without the leave of court. We call on the federal government to take immediate steps to disband Amøt and all militias and armed groups in Nigeria by resort to the use of force if need be, to ensure that no group has the capacity to intimidate innocent citizens and challenge the state in its prerogative to maintain law and order and protect citizens' lives and properties. With regards to the current revelation, government should take further steps to ensure that innocent herdsmen are given adequate protection by state agencies and proper investigation conducted, culprits prosecuted, and the victims compensated. We demand that an exact list of all those who were killed in the process of reported rustling, number of cows, and the identities of the perpetrators be made known. Compensation to those who lost their cattle and other properties should therefore be paid by sanctioning those who are guilty of the crimes, Sulaiman said. This is important because antecedents show that the current general and pervasive banditry, in particularly the North, was a direct reaction to the forceful confiscation of cattle from lawful Fulani owners by some traditional rulers who connived with the police and judicial officers, Sulaiman said. CNG then called on the federal government to reconsider its current attitude towards the injurious and vindictive anti-grazing laws that are not only in conflict with the supremacy of the nation's constitution, but also repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience. We ask that the presidency, northern federal legislatures, and northern governors show more zeal and effort at protecting the lives and property of peaceful, everyday pastoral communities everywhere, and ensuring their right to free movement is not impeded by any legislation or obstacle imposed by a state or a community, Sulaiman. He lamented what he called the bankruptcy of most northern governors that categorically rejected the initiative for a northern security outfit that could have anticipated and checkmated the excesses of the Amøt and other state-sponsored armed gangs. Now you have heard it. Okay, this one is a suit filed by... oh my goodness. I don't know, but for me, every part of this article was, or this speech now, or this suit is screaming prejudice, unfairness, injustice. That is what I am hearing. I'm not even hearing any other thing. Sincerely, if you are in Nigeria right now, you would understand what is going on. Coming out to say these headers, you are suing them, they should do this. Do you know how many Nigerians on a daily basis are harassed? Do you know? Oh my goodness. That they should, oh goodness Lord. Goodness Lord. All this grammar now, it is because of the anti-open grazing law that was signed. I mean, grazing bill that was signed into law. That is it. Nothing more. Now, it is now a crime in Nigeria for you. Oh, dear God. That it is not constitutional, that even the government... Where is this coming from? Do you know how many people the government has confiscated their properties? Government agencies has confiscated a lot, except we are not in Nigeria. Except we are not in Nigeria. Now, I'm not trying to say what is wrong or what is right, but I say and I repeat again. This particular suit is, I'm just hearing prejudice. That is it. Prejudice. That is what I am hearing. Sincerely. The government has done much more to ordinary citizens, and they have been left at, they are always at the mercy of the government. Take it or leave it. If you refuse to say, oh, it has never happened, I am here to tell you that it happens on a daily basis. Calling for the disbandment. Now, if truly, as we have heard in the news now, is what these guys do, then it is very wrong. You don't take other scars away. But of course, they have signed the law into bill. The state government have a right to protect its own citizens. If the federal government has failed in that particular part, have failed to protect its citizens' life and properties, I tell you, the state government should not be found wanting. I keep saying this. The first and the most prioritized duty of a government is to ensure that its citizens and the property of its citizens are safe at any level. That is the first one. Oh. Coming out to say it is uncle. Do you know how many? We are not going to even talk about properties. Let me go back now. We are not going to talk about property. Do you know how many people have been? Oh my goodness. Well, if this is what these guys do now, this Amoteku group, then it is not. But also, how can you tell them not to? They have signed it into law. They have signed it into law that people should not carry your headers, your cows, your cattle to somewhere else because you are posing danger. And of course, yes, it is not every one of them that does the same or commit the same crime, but at least these people are taking preventive measures. But the way this thing is going, I just pray that Nigeria breathes a sigh of relief anytime soon. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.